but also at myself, you know what I'm saying, to just check that shit, you know. Okay, I'm here with a brand new video. I know it's been a while, but I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, and I'm going to do makeup for beginners or whatever. I do look at myself as a beginner with the makeup, so that's what we're doing today. Ha. So I hope I can give you tips and advices that I use and will help you as well in your makeup journey. I'm not that type of person who's like, oh yes, today I'm gonna do green or yellow. I just go with the flow. I pick up my brush and I just pick colors that speak to me at that specific moment. So I hope that doesn't annoy you guys too much, because yes, it's a little messy, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little all over the place, but it's gonna be fun. At the beginning, we're going to start this look off. Yes, I have mascara. You can take that off or not. For me personally, that doesn't bother me at this point. I've been wearing my makeup for the whole day, and that's why I have mascara on, if you just want to know. But it doesn't bother me. Primer. At this point, I'm working with makeuprevolution, supersize concealer and define in the color C13, and we're just gonna work with the concealer that we use on our face. Okay, we're just gonna work with that. So anyways, so just pop. I just put 2 dots, and if you feel like a little bit generous, you know what I'm saying, you just pop 3 dots or whatever. So then I take my beauty sponge and your eyes should be looking like this at this point. You'll be looking scary or whatever, but that doesn't matter because I'm gonna fix it up. I personally don't really use any powder, and if you would, then just some setting powder or whatever you like. Sis, just put that on there, and for me, I just let it set a little bit and I dab it off with a brush that I use for concealer as well. Don't ask me why I do it, I just find it better this way. So yeah, I have a mirror here and behind the camera, so if I'm looking down, just look in my mirror. If I'm looking up, I'm looking at you guys, but also at myself, you know what I'm saying, to just check that shit, you know. And sis, if you're done with this, it's supposed to be blended out nicely and your eyes should be looking already, you know what I'm saying. Maybe this palette looks absolutely gorgeous, looks amazing, right? Amazing. Right look today, because the James has more of the colors in it. I don't really work with, oh, that is for that, that is for that, that is, no. For me, that works or it doesn't. That's all for me, sis. And if I notice it doesn't really work, I just go on to the next brush and that's that.
Yeah, like that. I will fill that brush next, you know? Just like that, until you find a brush that is perfect for whatever you're willing to do with your eyes.
And I would recommend to dab it in first, so you just rinse in your color and then dab it up on your eye where you want it, and where you want it to be a little bit lighter, just use the remaining on the brush and just buff it out. That's how I do it. And you can already see it's starting to blend really beautifully. And it's only one color, but we're getting there. Really thick, dense brush. Clean, prefer to be clean. And then just, you know, take off the edges. Really work it in. And this really and pop a little bit on my hand right here, just like that. You see? And then this round brush, as you can see, and then we get to work. So I'm cutting my crease all the way, just like that. And you want to start off here. This one has a lot of loose hairs, but we can work with that. That doesn't matter. And you just want to dab it slowly where you want it, just like that. And I just like dabbing it and then looking up, you know, and then it's automatically going to show you where your crease is supposed to come. You see that? See this line right here? You want to take that and place your concealer right on top of it, just like that. And then here, correct yourself and keep going. And at this point, your crease is going to look amazing. See that? Because if you open your eyes, then it will be beautiful. And you just keep going until you've reached the point that you're happy, you know, with your cut crease, and you're like, there's where it's supposed to end, yeah? So I'm going to pull mine all the way through. Just keep it going. Don't want it too high, but just like that. Then pull down your concealer just like that. I like blending my concealer also at the beginning. That makes my blending work a little bit easier. Don't ask me why, if that's the truth. If it's not, I don't know. I just take stripes and then I go to the other eye. and I do exactly the same. If you want to make it yourself easier a little bit, then you just take your concealer and you start right at the top and you just stripe it, and then you look up and it will again give you directions of where your cut crease will be, and then you just take that down. And then you perfect it, you tweak it a little bit. I don't know, like that's my explanation for it. And then you just wait for it to dry, and that's it. Literally, that's all it takes to do a cut crease. But that's it. I will close my eyes for you guys to show you a little bit. But yeah, that's all it takes. Also wants to sponsor me, please do, because delicious. Anyways, I think the hardest part is blending everything out, like really blending and putting in the work, you know what I'm saying? My camera just fell off. I don't know why, but just keep building that shit up. And then I'm gonna clean my brush just how I told you, with the wiping down on my towel method. And after that's done, sis, you got your lashes on, whatever. It's just let them dry on their own. You just apply some mascara on your eyes. Just wiggle that around. I don't really have under lashes. They're really small unless you come really close. This is the finished results, and I low-key do really like it. So yeah, I hope I gave you guys enough tips and tricks to do this, and you guys your makeup tries to doing the same looks, or your own method, or your own shades, doing my method or whatever, and just tag me on Instagram. Just making a series out of this and just learning some more out of makeup and help each other help each other just improve in makeup, and that's all. So I hope to see you in my next video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. I love you guys, and see you in my next one. Bye.